Hey, welcome back to the Finch home where we've been running around and reading the stories of the deaths of all of our family members, and they're pretty crazy. I mean, Calvin kind of makes sense. He managed to launch himself off a swing and die that way, but Molly turned into, well, according to her, she turned into an animal and was eaten by a monster in the bed. We don't know how she died for reals, if that story should be believed or not. Barbara, we got told this kind of horror story of a bunch of monsters coming and scaring her and only her ear ever being found. I mean, it was a comic book, and maybe the more realistic option was just that there was this hook-handed killer and that he did in fact kill her. So that's another kind of possibility. We also learned at the time that there's a way to get a key out of the music box to go in the basement. So I suspect that might be what's going to happen next. But we should just see, why is there an old birthday cake sitting there? And she apparently was smoking at 16 too. It really was the 50s, I guess. Yeah, so we came in this way. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we're going to get back out this way, too.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yeah, I can see that being a little bit of a kind of dark thing, huh? So let's hold on. These are all your great aunts and uncles. We haven't yet got to your own, parents and things. But let's go. Let's go check out this music box. Go down the basement, find out what's going on down there. Yeah, here we go. Oh, nope, keep going in circles here. There we go. We got ourselves a key. All right, down the stairs we go. What we got up here? We've got chemicals, stuff like that. I can't tell what that is. It's like a passport or something. I can't read that. Anyway. Yeah, not gonna be any lights. Fortunately, there's enough ambient light. We should be okay, I hope. There's a pool table. There should be a table saw where Grandpa Sven cut himself. A perambulator for perambulating. And yeah. Really old washing machine. Really old. It's not hooked up to anything? You're not going to get any hot water out of that if there's no pipes going into it or out of it, Okay, looks like it's just a room.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
So that's why it's off limits. But, it was in the process of getting kind of put... Oh, here's some newer looking pipes. Got the let out, got the kind of newer stuff. Here's Sven's work stuff, I guess. Table saw where he cut his hand. There's the refrigerator down. Oh, no, I don't see the refrigerator.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
This looks like I can't really get anywhere. So we'll come on this way. Yeah, there it is.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
I bet not.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Whoa. Is there a generator down here? Yeah, there is. All right, Edie.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Walter is the guy who was under the bed. We gonna learn about him now?
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Oh, it's a bomb shelter.
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
It's a bomb shelter, but it looks like someone was making model trains. Walter, this is where Walter hung out? Until 2000 and... Oh my gosh, so Walter was living down here even when Edith was living here, and Edith didn't even know it. Oh, a fake window out onto a picture. Oh, and there's the crutch. So yeah, he really... Barbara Finch, child star. Haunted a guide. Barbara Finch, child star again. Cracking the curse. He took it hard, didn't he? Took it real hard. Alright, let's find out what's going on with Walter.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
So did he like get stuck in the bomb shelter? Is that what's going on here?
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal.
What?
Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Look at his hands. They're all spotted. And it's 2005 now. Time is totally passed. So did Grandma Edie know he was down here this whole time? Living on canned peaches day after day?
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Whoa, there's more down here. Cereal. More books.
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin.
Wait, and Calvin? Calvin killed himself. We saw that. Wait, what's down here? This is where the waste is. After all those years. So I take it he thought he was being chased by a monster. He thought the monster killed Barbara, and he ran himself down and hit himself in the shelter.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
Whoa.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
Whoa. So
I'm
wait,
going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
oh no. Oh, poor guy. Didn't even get his food. I saw that coming though. So
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
So he must have been kind of crazy, because it sounds like they knew he was down here, and maybe even like Edie was coming down, and it was Edie who was like rattling on the door, that he thought it was the monster. That's my best guess of what's going on, because, I mean,
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
also I have no idea how you could be hit by a train when the train couldn't go anywhere. Well, unless maybe it went like, it looked like the train tracks like went and ran into the hole he bashed out, but maybe the train tracks did it. Maybe they actually like ran past it and he was walking on the train tracks. But let's not make the same mistake he did, shall we? Well, come on down here. But yeah, because, I mean, if Edie and his mom knew he was down here, like, he couldn't have really been being chased by a monster.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Well, I mean, you're kind of heading that direction, lady.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Yeah, the tracks run alongside.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2,
What do you mean, or maybe 2?
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Oh, here's the shrine to Walter that Grandma put down here. Whoa, wait a minute. Why are there even tracks here? They don't go anywhere. This is crazy. Walter loved trains. He loved trains, and I'm pretty sure he went a little bit crazy.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
So are you dying too? You know, everybody else whose story we read ends up dead at the end, and we're reading your story. Are you going to end up dead at the end too?
But I thought you should know about your family.
Am I writing this to my daughter? Or my son?
And the history you're a part of.
This big totem came crashing down. You can see over there. Is that the wreck of the original house over there? And there's lights of civilization. Broken dock, some stairs.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
They like light up when I get close. Motion sensors. And nice little chairs. Yeah.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Now I'm around the back. More recycling.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
That's a good question.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
But also all of those Derpy, Derpy Junior, Burpy, Chirpy, all of the little bird cages we saw in Edie's room. Tucker, Charlie, Daisy, Lucy, different animals, Zoe. And here, Bailey.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Walter, Barbara. Edie, there's Edie. She was buried here. Even after they left, she was buried here. Sven, Calvin, Molly.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Oh, there's Edie and
She
Sven.
could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
And we're gonna see it too. Now at low tide. Can I focus? There we
Edie
go.
said she dreamed about the old house every night. Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Is that what time it is? Is it time to learn about the brothers? I think it might be.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh. Yeah. Well, isn't that interesting?
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Cigarettes and propane?
They were both pretty intense. Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Yeah, he looks pretty intense to me. What books does he have on his shelves? Oh, Camera Award. Returning Home. The Book of Knots. Goblins and Ghouls. He's not totally immune. Hunker Down. The Astronaut for his brother. Airline Ticket. Kay. Kay was his wife. Did she leave him? Is that what the airline ticket's all about? I guess we need to hear his story too. All right, Sam.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Mm-hmm. Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
What?
Oh, there she is.
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
So now we were Sam, now we're Dawn?
Aw. You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
All right, let's get one of him.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I definitely won't be moving.
Are you done yet?
Hey!
That's a keeper.
Nothing quite like being outside. I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
Dad's a real outdoorsman, and he seems to be worried
Last time
about...
I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip.
Remembering Calvin.
Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Working on it. I'm working on it.
Give me a minute to check the map.
What's that? Some sort of monument or something. Canoe?
Let's see.
Yeah, we finding anything out, man? Snacks. Alright.
What was it?
I feel like there's something I should be photographing here to make the plot move.
It could have been...
Poems by Emily Dickinson.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn.
Oh, look at that.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Dawn!
Oh, wow.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
What's going on here?
Sorry, Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
I see what's going on. I gotta get up here at the right time so we get to have a picture together.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus
Uh-oh.
on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Ooh, that hurts.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Yeah, I get it. I really do. But I can see why she didn't, kiddo. I can see why she didn't. That's all the time I have for today, folks. I'll see you soon.